guys, I'm gonna finally review The Legend of Blood Castle, also known as Blood Castle. It has an Italian alternate title, the original title, but let's just stick with this. Again, like I mentioned, this is the U.S. version edit. There is the deleted scenes and the alternate scenes with a little bit more nudity is pretty much the original version from the original Italian version, I think, or Spanish version. But the U.S. version put them as deleted scenes and alternate scenes. Let me just say that. Okay, now let's fast forward. Um, this movie is really good. I actually enjoyed it. It is very old school. It's an old movie. Um, like when it gets to the ending, it was really nothing new because like now we know about these twist and turn storyline movies that'll surprise you. And but let's just say it all been done before. But for its time, I think this is probably one of the movies that probably will give you the twist, at the end. I don't want to ruin it, but it's their own take on Elizabeth Bathory tale about the woman who bathed in virgin blood, and this is a woman and her husband lives in this castle and they live around the land where they believe vampirism do exist. Vampires are real. They exist, and they see there's villagers they dug up a dead body and they thought the doctor was a vampire. They pretty much have him on trial. Yeah, a dead fucking body on trial. How you gonna talk to the dead on trial? Like, how you gonna say you guilty or not if the dead can't speak to you? Of course they ain't gonna use no spirit board. They're not doing it like that. There's like judging, like the judges, and one of them happens to be the Lord of the Castle, who's one of the judges, by the way. Anyway, yeah, it's funny though. But I'm not saying this is a bad movie. This was entertaining. If you're old school, then you're gonna like this. You did the old school Paul Nachi stuff and the Hammer stuff. You're gonna like it. The soundtrack, the acting was excellent. Special effects, like the airiness, excellent. Like the way you love your Paul Nachi movies and your Hammer movie style. Trust me. Anyway, they tell the dead, like they try to prosecute this dead body, like the guy's dead, but the wife was telling him that he is the vampire. They start saying that the doctor had a medallion. The daughter was bit when he was alive. The father bit the daughter, and they started going through all this drama stuff with it. And when the case was over, they said the body should be burned, like in ashes, chop the head off pretty much to make sure he doesn't come back. The Lord of the Castle decided to keep the medallion, and put it on, trying to see if this vampirism stuff is real. Anyway, with the drama going, with the talking, and you get the story. I'm gonna fast forward the story a little bit. The woman, his wife, the wife found out that the old lady who was a servant for her, saying that she's like a descendant of Elizabeth Bathory. Yeah, a descendant. And then she started realizing that there was an incident when she hit one of her servants. A drip of blood got on her skin, and she saw like these white marks that made her like younger. So she actually believed in the tale. So she's trying to get like blood, and she even cut a little girl up. She didn't kill the little girl, but she cut her up, made her cry really loud just to get her virgin blood, and she felt like it's making her young. Um, she also wanted her husband to pay more attention to her. Her husband's not giving her that attention. Anyway, to fast forward the story again, the servant and the woman, the wife, decided to put a spell on her husband, and like to make him be like a servant for her to pay more attention to her. Then the next day, the husband died. They don't know how he died. You know what I'm saying? And then suddenly the husband appeared, proclaiming that he's probably like a vampire. Now, then his wife started ordering her husband, kill these girls, bring her to her, like so she could bathe in the virgin blood, and then girls start dying, and the husband going around killing, and then the court end up going to find out that there are people being murdered. They have suspect that the husband is like alive. There was a witness, or one of the servant girls said that she saw her husband like alive, and then he just disappeared. So this is when his coffin is of the two dead bodies of the two females that he recently killed during the beginning part of it, and they found the dead body and they realized that hey, the husband was alive. Now the husband came back. messing with the servant girl that he messed with before, brought her back into the upstairs of the house, and then he like bit her neck. I don't know if she was alive or not, but like we get to the story, it's just say that they say dead, it's just say victim, so I don't know. But she was like getting her blood sucked by the husband, and the wife caught her husband cheating on her with this woman. So the wife, Elizabeth Bathory, killed the husband, and pretty much the husband's dead body's in trial now, just like the doctor's dead body from the beginning. And then the wife, Elizabeth Bathory, have to like confess to that husband is dead and what crime he's committed, why he did this, and then the woman starts telling the truth that hey, I'm guilty too. Like kind of like hey, I ordered my husband to kill these women, and they want to know like about the crime they committed after that he was dead. Like how did he came alive, even though he committed this crime? How did he came alive? And I'm gonna like spoil it a little bit for you now. So let me just say spoiler, 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 spoiler. Cause I gotta get to my point. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Okay, let's start. Spoiler that while the husband, Elizabeth Bathory's husband, was snooping around the doctor's office, he found this drug. Like it was probably like I would say like a zombie drug. Probably like if you take it, that you be dead for a while, but then you really not dead. You'll come back alive. We've seen stuff like this happen in movies before, so it's really nothing new. But remember, this is an old movie before those other movies ever came in. This is before its time. So imagine seeing this movie back then. You'd be like, oh shit, you mean he wasn't really a vampire anyway? He was just a guy obsessed becoming a vampire or something. Like I think his wife took advantage of his mentality and like just kill these girls, and pretty much he was like a slave to her now, you know. And so anyway, as this progressed, the old servant woman that served Elizabeth Bathory, she was like pretty much had to have tongue cut out, and I think they say she has to be behind the walls, which did not show that scene. I don't know if there's another scene behind that. I'm not sure, but anyway, and they also order Elizabeth Bathory to take a wild guess to be sealed up on the wall and just live out her days, And of course, you got your twist ending that her age finally caught up on her, of course, and of course, she definitely was dead. Her skin got all ashed up and stuff. This movie was really fucking good. This is the Maya version. Again, I know a lot of people want to get the uncut version, which is like the deleted scenes and alternate scenes untouched without being removed from the US, like what the US version did. But what Maya should have done, should have just released the theatrical version and the original version as a selection menu. They should have done it like that instead of separating those scenes, which was kind of wrong of Maya to do. But still, either way, you do get them in this anyway. And it's called The Legend of Blood Castle. Let me show you one more time. Again, this movie was really good. I really did enjoy it. Like especially if you new school guys, I should give this movie a chance. Maybe you can learn something about the past of the old school movies, how they did it before these new schools did it, and the new schools probably got it from the movies like this, of course. Anyway, peace, guys, and see you later.